I am going to be starting today a map called Mercer County. It is about a little county in Ohio called Mercer County, which is actually where I'm from. And as you can see here, I am running some mods. I will be giving you a list of these mods very shortly. As you could see previously, I am starting from scratch, playing the game mode Start from Scratch, where you start out with few funds. It is pretty much the hard mode, and you have to buy everything. Granted, with this, you are given some stuff to start out with, which I am actually going to sell the harvester here, and I'll tell you why here in a little bit, because the most profitable harvest or crop to harvest is sugarcane. So we're gonna hold off on selling the harvester. We have $500,000, as you can see here. So we are going to go ahead and buy a field like field 9. Actually, let's hold off on doing that. Let's look around. See the biggest field that we can buy with our money. As you can see, I have a net acreage counter for the fields. So field 9 is 27, so we're looking for a field larger than, so roughly 32 acres there for 23, 31's 27, 16's just over 38. Alright, I believe 23 is going to be our best field for this. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Now we're going to find out where is it at in its growth. Alright. Now we're going to go, because we are going to actually switch over to sugarcane. Note, we cannot plant sugarcane with this, so we are going to have to sell it. And what is in field 9 is soybeans. So we are going to sell this corn header. We are going to sell the 6155M along with the 643R front loader and the universal bucket and pallet fork, and we are going to sell the header trailer. That comes with the map, so we're going to keep that. Now we're going to sell that. So then we have the sprayers and front tanks, which we are going to sell. We are going to keep the cultivator, ground working tool. Now, because I am running mods, I do believe that I have a J&M wagon, which holds way more for cheaper than what you can buy that, right? Basically 24,000, and that holds 21,000. So we're gonna keep that, but eventually we're gonna get this semi-tipper with a dolly. However, let's look at the harvester. So we're gonna keep that. Now we need to find it'll be under seeders for sugarcane, I believe, and it's going to be in modded. So we are looking at the Great Plains YP 2425 by Stevie. It requires 280 horsepower, and I do have the setting and I know there's another one also by Stevie that cannot do sugarcane. We are looking at the sugarcane symbol right there in that there. And now for maneuverability, we are going 3-point. And we're going to do the extended capacity because sugarcane uses a lot of seed when you plant, but you can get multiple harvests off of it. Now let's look at our harvesters, because we will need be under sugarcane technology. We will need this ideal sugarcane harvester is what we're going to be using with the sugarcane head. Which means, how much do we make? So we're going to have to make some money. We got enough. So now, what I need to do is as you can see in my settings, I have automatic engine start turned off. I am going to turn lime off, leave periodic plowing on, crop destruction. I'm going to turn weeds off actually for the beginning. Plant growth is going to be normal. And we're going to do it fast just to speed up the growth process of our first field. Dirt on normal, stop and go, off, breaking off, fuel usage off. And we're going to turn stop and go breaking on, just for realistic purposes. Off on all those settings. Default fuel usage, normal difficulty, which that should be hard, and times 5. So we are going to go find the header, which I happen to know exactly where that is. It's right over here. Let's go look up to the header. There we go. Now we're going to drive down to the field. No cars, which while traffic is on this map, there are no cars traveling through. So we're going to drive down the center of the road so we can fit over this bridge. Road is coming up. Slow down. Make the turn. And let's go. Back down the center. Got a nice little monitor here showing what will be our capacity and the average yield, which you will see also pop up above the capacity bar. We are quickly approaching where field 3 will be, and I'm actually going to throw it, speed up time here really quick, just so we get those beans grown, so we can harvest. Entrance to the field. Now I'm going to turn this off, and then we're going to tab over to the tractor and head on back to our wagon storage is back underneath the grain bin spout. Just to check the capacity, we have a 21,000 liter black max speed. We're going to check growth stage. Still young. Got 2 growth stages to go before we can start harvest. Ooh, one thing I need to do is check the power on this tractor. We have 280 horsepower, which, if you recall, is the perfect amount to run this. So while it'll be effective enough, it will work. So run that planter. And we'll probably be running around 9 miles per hour. Now, I do have a mod called Convert Light, meaning all of my value numbers in the game, so outside of the HUD, the general HUD. So when you're looking at buying things, will be in like bushels or gallons and instead of liters. Let's take that cover off. And then we wait. Let's see here. I do have times 120, crop destruction on, fast. So it should be growing pretty soon. Now this is a larger field, so it will take some time to grow. And actually, now would be a... Alright, so some of the mods you'll see are here today. They're all found on the Farming Simulator 19 website for their mods, which is FS19mods.com, I believe. There will be a link in the description below. But some of the main ones that I'm using today are Unit Convert Light, Variable Spray Rate. There will be semi-tipper 70,000 divided by 6. I also have the 2020 Super Duty F Series mod, additional field info, Alice Chalmers 1300 field cultivator, the Anderson Group equipment pack, which I believe is a DLC found on Steam, the Klaus pack platinum expansion, which is also found on Steam, Animal Pen extension, Animal Clean, Fleagle Dolly, Fleagle flatbed semi-trailer, Fermenting Silo, Global Company with their BGA with Grimy Beet Beater, Global Company add-on Realistic Milking Time, the Great Plains YP2425A by Stevie, which is, you see right here, Harvest Store, Ideal Sugarcane, which is what the harvester that I'm going to switch over to for harvesting sugarcane, Iconic UTV V3, J&M 680 SD gravity wagons. Harvest is ready, so let's start harvest. Slow time down back to ×5, and plant growth to normal. So while I'm also harvesting, I will give you some more. So I am running a bale storage pack, 1432X grain cart, which is identical to one of the Hallmasters, I believe. It is I believe a 500,000 liter grain cart, if I'm correct. I can show you in the purchase, but that's regardless. I'm running field cultivator field creator, which allows cultivators to create field, have the option to create fields as well. I'm running Delta, which is a seed tender trailer, fifth wheel. Demco 1250, which is a applicator, so that you can, it's a technically considered a sprayer, but it'd be what we farmers consider a 28 applicator. So after a harvest, during the first stage of growth, you can run that through the field and it would act as a sprayer. Fermenting silo, which will automatically convert chaff, or I believe grass, when you input it into the bin, and it stores, I believe, 1 million for that mod pack. I know I have another one which stores 500,000 liters. Then I am also running speed control, which gives me 3 different speeds that I can run, as I just toggled there. The John Deere, the JD716 mod pack, JD-N560F pack, the John Deere 1600, which is a plow, a little plow, John Deere 1770 NT planter, which is a planter, John Deere 600F series, which is a bunch of variable I'm going to call them bean heads, but their official name is, I think they're under the headers category. So like this head that I'm using currently, variable size is anywhere from, I believe they range from 20 feet or 6 meters all the way up to the 35 feet or 10.6 meters, as you can see there. And then I'm running a John Deere 630 sprayer, which is a field cultivator rigged up so that you can put fertilizer or nitrogen as used up in the Minnesota area. I also have a mod a similar mod to the John Deere 600S series, but only for corn heads, giving variable sizes. Then I have a bunch of case mods, which if I switch over to case, I will tell you that. Now, let's get back into our harvest. So, I am harvesting beans. I honestly do not do anything with these. This is just what the base mod pack, and as you can see above my fill bar for my harvester, these are yielding about 22.7 bushels an acre, which is a fairly accurate reading for the field in this area. And in this area, that's actually a pretty accurate harvest average. I know this year we averaged just over 85 bushels an acre in this harvest. As you know, this video will be coming out in mid to late November of 2020. So we actually had a pretty good harvest year. And these values for the harvester are in bushels, so it's 119 bushels right now that is currently in this harvester. Toggle all the lights on. Let's switch back to first person view. And I just wanted to verify I do not have straw or corn stalk and straw swaths enabled, meaning that I could, with that mod, you can bale, you can swap, the harvester will allow you to swap the soybeans and corn fodder so that you can then bale them if you wish, and that would give you a nice chunk of money. But for the purpose of this video, I do not have that on. We are going to switch this field over to sugarcane after this. After we get this all harvested, which will probably be the extent of this video. I'm going to try and keep my videos around 30 minutes. And I will post probably 2 to 3 videos a week, but we'll see, as I am in college, so that'll depend on my course load, but hopefully it'll be 2 to 3, hopefully eventually it'll be 3 videos, and then work my way up to maybe a video a day, depending on how this channel turns out. And eventually we might branch out into other games. Another game that I enjoy playing is World of Warships, which I might post a video of that a week, maybe. Record a game and then post it, share it with you guys. Give some commentary, maybe even. We'll see. If you guys have any comments or ideas of where you want this farm to go after we get money built up with sugarcane, please post in the comments below, as I will read them and definitely weigh them and take them into consideration. I hope you guys are having a good day so far, and that you continue to have a good day and good week. As I said when I first started, this is my first video that will be posting to YouTube. So please cut me a little bit of slack if it's not the best, if the commentary is not there. And tips and advice would be greatly appreciated and definitely taken into consideration and used. first fertilization stage. Well, it needs plowing. No, yes, it is at first fertilization stage. So you guys just have to let me know what you guys want to do. What you would like me to do, what you guys would want to see. And eventually, if I do become monetized, if you guys want to see a specific gameplay, go ahead and let me know, and I will let you know when I get to that point before you guys go and do that. And once you guys have free gameplay, free games that you'd want to see, I'm more than willing to try them out. And if they are free, you can go ahead and post them in the comments below. Or if any of you are willing to buy a game from me, I can give you my Steam name for you to gift. Just post in your comments that you want to see that, and I can send you that Steam account, and then I post that Steam account into the comments below. But I'm probably not going to be monetized for, I'm going to give at least a year, but we'll see what you guys can work out with magic. If you guys enjoyed this video content, please like and subscribe, and go ahead and hit the share button. It would be greatly appreciated. And eventually, I might get some farm logs of actual farming in real life. But that won't be for a couple of years. But keep that in the back of your minds. Because I do enjoy farming. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be making these videos. And I think farming sim does kind of give you that dose of reality that it could. All the right mods, you can definitely make it hyper-realistic. While I do not have this, I would call this semi-realistic, what I am doing, the game mode that I am playing right now. However, the prices may not be exactly accurate, but we all know, or any good farmer knows, that there's no such thing as accurate prices because they vary so much, all depending on what year it is, if the election's going on, and how the crops yield. But my family owns about 150-acre farm, Currently, it's nothing large, but it's a hobby, and land around our area is not cheap, but we are looking, or we are wanting to get more somehow, whether it's through rent or buy. But it's just not available for the price that we define as reasonable, unfortunately. But maybe one day we will get more land, whether it's through rent or buy. But for now, we do what we got, we farm what we got, and we farm it in a way that I call very effectively and efficiently. We have some fields with very good soil for the area, and that is very much reflected on the years that we get both good and bad weather, as we have, plus then our care of the land is some of the I'd arguably say some of the best in the area, as shown by our yields when we have yielded some of the best crops in the area. And some might say chalk it up to genetics of the crops. However, we don't necessarily go with the best genetics, but we go with the best most economic genetics. But yet, our crops still yield very well considering. Now, our family farm is I would be the third generation in it, I believe. And my grandpa just pretty much got out of it. My dad is now fully renting the farm, all the land from my grandpa, so we have all the income, but we also have all the expenses. And farming is an expensive hobby, but it yields great reward if you farm properly. And if you guys do want to see seasons gameplay, I can show you that. I do have seasons, and I do have seasons for this area. If you want to, please put that in the comments below as well. As I can provide. Once I get this field off, I will probably end the video here. Or I'll probably end the video. Or I might end it halfway through. Or I might give you a time lapse of the rest of the video. there you go. The last bit of harvest for this crop of beans. Field is done. We'll be heading across the field back to the opening, where we will unload the rest of these beans into the trailer. There you go, there's the last little bit of beans into the wagon, and we will now get rid of it. We will now sell them at the co-op. Building, and here we go. And now we will take this trailer home, so don't forget to turn the four-ways on. No one is coming, so we can... Let's put the cover back on the wagon. Alright. So let's sell the combine and sell the head. And then come over here to sugarcane technology. Buy the ideal. So we can do it Massey Ferguson, Challenger, or Fent. And we want the 80 will be fine. We don't need to spend the money on that. We're going to do it. In true Massey Ferguson style. Purchase that. The Capella. Massey Ferguson red. We'll bring the combine on back home, and I'll see you when we get there. Well, here we are. And let's just put this thing right back into the shed. Maybe. Doesn't fit? It fits. Had to be a close. Yeah. It's close to fit. And we can turn these four-ways off. And there we have it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please drop a like and subscribe, and go ahead and hit the share button. This was For Tobias, and we'll catch you again later.